Hello everyone, and welcome to Veteran Gaming and a special edition of a birthday live stream for this really old dude you see in front of you. So I want to say a big thank you to everybody for coming out. Hopefully we have some fun today, as always. And yeah, say hi to the chat real quick. 46th, yeah, thanks Dylar. For anybody who doesn't know, celebrities in the house, Dylar Twi'lek Tactics, another partnered content creator with Eternal Evolution, does some outstanding stuff with Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. You still doing that, Dylar? I assume you are. So really good content creator. If you guys haven't checked his stuff out, make sure you do so. He's got some great stuff. All right, what are we doing today? Yep, go Gadget. All right, what are we doing today? Just kind of messing around. I don't even really have anything special planned for us. Just wanted to kind of bop around. I do want to explore. My brother just told me that he had some awesome luck. Thank you for the happy birthday wishes, AB. My brother told me he had some really awesome luck with the new commander for Vanguards. He quit SWGOH in November 2021. Oh man, that was a while ago. I'm not up on it. Yeah, I'm still throwing stuff out there every once in a while, but the game is really slow right now. So, cool. Happy 46. Okay, I'm not actually 46. Thanks, Dylar, for that. Just because I look 46 because of the absurd amount of gray hair. Let's not make me any older than I currently am. Appreciate it, though. You know what? You know what I do want to start with real quick? Let's go ahead and throw out... There's a couple of new gift codes. This isn't my special birthday one yet. But there are a couple of new gift codes that went out, so let's go ahead and throw those in there if you haven't done so already. So let's see, we got GPRECOMM gift, G Precom gift. Let's see what that one is. Oh, that one expired. All right, don't use that one. Apparently it doesn't work. Let's try Lunar New Year. Lunar New Year. Boom. Limited card, 2 hours of all rewards, some soul potions, and some diamonds. So there you go. There's a gift card just to get us up and rolling. Anyway, alright. Lost train of thought. What I was talking about, my brother told me he had really good luck with the new Vanguard units, with the new Vanguard commander. Like, made it substantially farther in story mode, knocked out Terradome 15. I swear the next person that says happy 46th birthday, I will figure out how to boot you. I'm not that old. But also kind of thank you for the happy birthday. So, let's see. Do we have... Not that. Where's Twilight Lands? I wonder if I have a Vanguard up. Make sure you guys are knocking out as much Twilight Lands as possible. Basically until your roster is completely dead every day, because you get some awesome, awesome rewards from it. Nah, I don't have Vanguard up to test right now. We can go ahead and throw in Summon, though. Try to take out a Summon while we're at it. What are we doing here? Get out of here. I hate how hard it is to click. Does anybody else hate how, like, you can't click down here because they have the whole Summon thing up? I wish you could move that a little bit. A little bit of a rant, but kind of drives me crazy. Makes it very difficult to click down there. Alright, so looks like I still have pretty much everybody alive, other than I'm using Lirin for a healer, which is never good. We're gonna need a tank, though. Happy birthday. Thank you, Zach Cochran. Name the character Captain Greybush. Click the arrow to get rid of it. What arrow? Oh, that? Oh, I never even saw that hiding. It's kind of behind my camera down there. Alright, there we go. Thank you, OM Bloomy. Captain Greybush. Wildly inappropriate. And mildly hurtful. What do we got here? Tank. My tanks are kind of hurting here. Do I have any better healers? Probably not. Oh, I have Maserati. Happy 45th birthday, you old bag of bones. Thank you, Chris, for at least giving me 1 year back. You guys are absolutely killing me here. In a good way? Is that a thing? I don't know. I'm very distracted right now, though. It's kind of nice. Okay, what was I doing? Support. I need one more summon. What do you guys think? Daniel or Skur and Hattie? Kind of leaning towards Daniel for the stun. So let's go ahead and throw in our summoner hero. I need another triple S to build on. I feel like, okay, here we go. Support for the heals, health, and back row damage. Bueno, bueno, bueno. Alright, let's see how this does. We'll have to put Daniel on manual mode because he is unbelievably awful on auto about getting that stun properly placed. Words are hard. There we go. Oisa's got a stun up, so you know what? I'm going to wait just until her stun falls off. It's off, then I'm going to go ahead and throw mine. Happy birthday from DS. Thank you very much, kind sir. Glad everybody could be here with me on my birthday, at least for a little bit. Holy cow, everybody got wiped. As soon as Oisa went down, everybody went down. The question is now, do we want to reset and try a different one? It's not like I'm really losing anything there. That was brutal. That was brutal. I'm gonna go ahead and put the gift codes. If somebody comes in, let's go ahead and put that lunar gift code in. If I can type. Lunar New Year. There we go. Got some generalist here. Maybe we'll try the generalist. Not get spanked quite as quickly. Man, that arrow. Yeah, that's key. That's really kind of hidden down there, isn't it? Oh, my face is hiding it too. You know what? Why don't we move my face just for a minute? Well, let's put me like right here. Should be out of the action for the most part. Alright, what do we got left here? So, generalist. So we'll put in Sorietta. Maybe Botmark? Although I wouldn't mind, or maybe Bailey? Try to throw Bailey in there, tear it up. Get in behind. Let's see how this works. Yet again, a wonderful part of this game is you can just reset, and it doesn't cost you anything. It's absolutely amazing how you can kind of mess around to find the best possible combination. That guy chased Bailey to the back immediately. Run, Bailey, run! Good stun from Oisa. Maybe, come on, Maserati, get her up. Yeah. Without Serena, my heals are very, very, very limited. I think we'll probably still try to stay with this generalist for now, just because it's not as specific, obviously, as to the summon, where if I don't have those summon heroes, it's going to get real rough real quick. I can come up with a couple extra combinations of this. So we'll try to do that. Can at least get one more really good set out there with Liren as the other healer. I love how often Senway's Shadow is the last thing around. Cracks me up. Alright. So let's try to keep pushing right here real quick. Happy birthday. Thank you very much, John Young. Glad you could be here. Appreciate not only your presence, but saying happy birthday. By the way, if anybody has any questions, or like, I don't really have a set plan here. I'm just kind of playing around, testing out some new things. If anybody has a question about a character, or if anybody has a question about one of the dungeons or something like that, feel free to throw it out at any point. We're just going to talk about what anybody wants to talk about today. So feel free to throw out if you have any questions or have any tips that have helped you get by. We're just going to hang out and play and try to get some work done. Let's throw in a full health tank with Boar. Throw in Skur and Hattie. Who else do we want? Crete, maybe? Or do I have Artist left? No, Artist looks like he gone. What else we got? What are my thoughts on Anpu? Good question, Mr. Sims. I don't know yet. I think it's kind of interesting that they came out with a triple S summoning hero for Atlas faction, considering there was already one. The one thing I will say, where is he? Where are you at, Ampu? Maybe I don't even have him yet. Yeah, here we go. I don't have him yet. I love his look. I love how he's just straight Egyptian. He's pulling the mummies up. Very, very, very cool opening cinematic and everything. The concept's fun. I'm a little surprised that that's where they went, considering it seemed like that was already covered this early in the game. You know, like years down the road when we have multiple, you know, triple S of everything. I don't really have a problem with it. It seems the timing is a bit strange to me. But you know, kind of looking at his kit here, so he's what? This is his ultimate. He's inflicting attack percentage as damage to all enemies, so that's a little AoE. That's pretty nice. Enemies damaged by this skill have chance to be stunned, and it's a stun. Combat control. That's one of the things I learned about this game also is don't brute force it. You gotta have some kind of combat control. Oysa, Daniel, their stuns are absolutely crazy important. Okay, so that's the second skill here I've immediately noticed that he needs accuracy for. So once you get some talents built up and some gear, the accuracy isn't too hard to come up with, especially if you're putting the right primary stats on it. Soul Guard, up to a max of 1, so you're only getting one of those. Summon with, okay, 70% of. Okay, but here you want to bump his attack because that's where he's gaining the HP, exactly like Scooter and Hattie. Hattie is getting HP based off Scoor's attack, so that's roughly the same again. Imprisonment on target, unable to move or use displacement skills for 3 seconds. Okay, that's kind of interesting. That's like an anti-Rakana. That's like an anti-assassin. So that's fun. Souls collected by Andrew. Every time somebody dies, extra attack. Very cool. Very cool. And then the talent boosts that too. That's really cool. And then a passive on death, allies and summon creatures have 80% chance to instantly explode, dealing damage to everyone. Also interesting. And then does more damage to shield. I don't know. Pretty cool kit. What's the exclusive? Inflict additional soul shocks. Closest enemies, knocked back. So a little bit more combat control, it looks like. Oh, and he heals. That's huge. Recovers 5% HP and energy. Really huge. So it looks like his exclusives are going to be key. Such a cool character, though. Such a cool character. I don't know. My thoughts are still out there, Jordash Sims. What do you think? I think he's really cool. I just don't know his place yet. Like, you know, we just had that event, the tower event and the summoning event for Scoor and Hattie. It seems like everybody just put a lot of resources into an Atlas Triple S summoner. So, maybe a bit strange on the timing, but in general, I love the character. Really, really, really cool. Alright, what else? Who should I use when it says use CC Bond or create a well-rounded squad? So, if you're talking about the Twilight Lands, the CC for me pretty much always comes down to Oysa and Daniel. Especially if you run Oysa and Daniel on the same team, you're going to be able to bounce those stuns. When one is up, the other one's going to be down, and then vice versa. Especially if you have Daniel with the exclusive up that's getting the bear coming even quicker to get his stun. So I've never had a problem not controlling that guy at the back, right? Because that boss at the back, he starts sucking the life from every unit at the exact same time. So as long as you stun him from that, then it's not going to do any damage. So go with Oysa, go with Daniel, and that should take care of that boss. And then the rest should just be general, right? You can just go with the generalist squad, and that's going to get you a little bit of benefit there. From the generalist bonus, which we will go ahead and look up real quick, because I know it tells you. Because that's a tank and a summoner, so then you can just throw in energy, hunter, assassin, whatever you want. But that should be able to get you through any of that that CC. Let's just jump into a fight here, any fight. Where we got? General. Here we go. So yeah, it's limiting the damage. It can't be hit for more than 30% of their HP at any point. So go ahead, go in with a general, a well-rounded crew. Make sure you have a stun, preferably Oysa and Daniel for me. But if somebody else out there has another stun character that works real well, go ahead and throw that out. Let's see. Galvatron. Just started on week 2. Emma banner. How do I maximize my Emma? Do I draw 80 on week 2 or wait for the double chips from week 3? Oh, okay. Maximize my Emma. Do I draw? So you're going to get the guaranteed at 60. If you can wait for the double chips to even get that first 60, go for that. But make sure you get that first 60. And then, yeah, draw another 20 as late as possible. If you can get it in the double chips, great. And then you can buy the Gene Hybrid to get the extra Emma. I typically, especially, so there's no recruitment event up right now. So even though I fully intend to draw on Luke right now, I'm waiting. I'm going to wait until the last day, basically, to make sure no recruitment event comes up. Make sure no other, the giant tower where you're pulling limited cards, because at this point, I don't need Luke right here, right now. If you're in your second week and you're like, man, I need to get Emma up and rolling just to progress in content, then maybe that's a sacrifice you have to make. But if possible, I would say wait a little bit longer. Try to see if another event comes up, and then you can get a little bit of advantage from drawing extra resources from drawing your cards. Hopefully that answered your question, Galvatron. If it didn't, let me know, and I'll try to do better. I have a question. What was it like in the 70s when you were born? You are a riot, Chris Kodiak. Thank you. Again, still not born in the 70s or 40 anything. I feel like we're going to have to bring that up every couple of minutes. Jordash M's agreed. Okay, cool. Yeah, Ampu, super cool. Just don't know yet. In my opinion, he's a CC machine. DPS is subpar. Good for Twilight. Story, Soulmine situation. Okay, so there you go. Oh, wait, Jordash says, I'm trying to get him, but I don't know if he'll be good. I play summoners. I don't like his ultimate is not from a summon from all the benefits. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if Dylar's already done some work on him, which I fully believe he has, it's a bummer the DPS is subpar. But frankly, I mean, summoning squads, man, there's so much damage rolling around between Daniel and Skur and Hattie, and Kalaza can get up there. So, I mean, DPS maybe not really the thing they need right now. But Daniel also has the stun that's up almost constantly when you have him at EX30, so didn't really need CC either. Again, it's like the summoners were so strong already. I don't quite understand why we added another summoner right now. But hey, what do I know? Maybe it'll all become clear. Common Soul Guards, soul collecting, sound like the devil's MO. Well, you know, Dan. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do when it comes to souls. Thank you guys very much for the questions so far. Been awesome, love it. Hopefully I'm doing a good job answering. All right, we were doing Twilight Lands. Do we want to bounce back in there just to finish that out? I think there might be another. Yeah, I'm one short of the boss. Probably gonna get wiped out here, but let's see if we can get through. I'm probably just gonna have to reset my team to get through that generalist, because it is starting to rock me up this far. Nope, you're the summon. Generalist. Has anybody else had a chance to play around with the new Vanguard Commander? I know I brought that up at the beginning of the stream, and my brother had really good luck with it. Progressed in all kinds of game modes. Has anybody else been able to have some good luck? Let us know if you have. There you go. Dylar's throwing out some more information for you there, Galvatron. Week 2, 60 pull, buy 1 Gene Hybrid. Free Emma copy from Elite Chapter. Emma Hero Evolution. Yep. Yeah. Anyone have a Kalaza that's doing work? I find mine to be pretty meh. I will agree with the pretty meh. I have heard that some people were really loving their Kalaza. And I don't know, I just haven't, maybe it needs the exclusive 30, which I haven't put into them. But as you can see, mine's fully evolved from the Rise of Heroes, and we'll throw them in real quick. But I was not overwhelmingly impressed. Kind of like Nagrama. Like, I just cannot get Nagrama to do anything impressive or helpful. No, I need Generalist, not another summon. Because you need all 5 to get that bonus. Oh, who do I want to throw in? Do a Ravenna, maybe. See how it goes. Yeah, we'll get the... I'll get the damage chart up and rolling here when we get into the battle. But I have not been crazy impressed with my Collaza. We'll give back row. I do love the new commander from Dylar. Crete, Leo, Artis, Masrani, and Rez is meta on his server. Yeah, so my brother had really good luck running Crete, Leo, Artis, and then Masrani and Serena, actually. But if you have a good Rez, that's not surprising at all. Nagrama's actually sick. I like his results with full talents. Man, I just have not had any luck with Nagrama, especially because his ultimate, when you key his ultimate, he's got to like turn his horse around. He's got to do this like 360 before he even gets his beam off. And I swear, every time he's close to death, I hit that ultimate, and before he even starts the beam, he's killed. So he's a little frustrating for me. I don't know what his deal is. Maybe it's just me. Let's see. Alright, so let's see how the damage goes. Because he's in Twilight Lands, you're getting some bonuses. He gets an extra person up right away. So he gets out the gate pretty quickly if he gets a doppelganger or 2 up. He's already staying with Ravenna as a... Granted, the evolutions aren't even close to the same on the 2 of them, since Ravenna's barely legendary and Collaza's full immortal. But he's doing better than an immortal bot, so by a substantial margin too. I don't know. Rez alone in the backline will constantly feed Leo, making him perma-spin. Yeah, Leo's kind of broken. If you can do something like that to make him more broken, just nuts. The horse 360 is so true, right? Like, he's got a... Like, how is that his ultimate, where it's got to take 6 seconds for him to get that horse whipped around and actually, like... Why is the horse bucking right then? Get your mount under control. At least, like, Daniel, like, he's got to summon in that bear and it's got to fall from the sky. Like, okay, I kind of get that. But what's with the horse? Drives me crazy. I would love to get through this Generalist without resetting my team, but not looking too promising right now. Sure, get in there. You know what, just because we're talking about weird horse guy, we'll throw a horse guy in there. We'll throw a tank. We'll throw a Vanguard and a summon, because I don't have... Oh, no, too many summons. Oh, yeah, Muka. Let's get Muka out then. Rakana, just to annoy people? Sure, why not? Yeah, the good thing about needing a res is you can get res. You can buy res shards from the Galactic Arena store, so at least it's not like an impossible character to get, you know. Not as hard as a Bailey or something like that. Rakana went down crazy quickly, the way, you know, Rakana typically does. But the exclusives with Rakana could be really interesting because... Oh, there you go. Look at that. He actually got his horse 360 sweet spin Frost Blast off. Worthless. Worthless. How'd you build Nagrama to get some work out of him? I got one down. See, this is what you need to do with Twilight Lands. Just annoy them to death. Just keep attacking until they give up hope. Get in there, Randall. Why not? Oh, no, 2 summons. That's why not. Muka again. Oh yeah. Move the arrow. There we go. Life-changing that arrow's there. Who do we want? Who do we want? Who do we want? I don't have a tank. Let's go ahead and throw... Not you. Not you. Get out. Queet. Get Queet in there. Queet's kind of cool. I like him. Big old rhino dude. Anybody have a really sweet generalist combo that pairs well, works well together? That'd be worth knowing. If there's some kind of synergy out there that may not exactly be crazy obvious, but works really, really well. I will be interested to see if later on in the game they start giving some kind of bonuses if your team is all Windfear or all Atlas or Terran. Some kind of faction bonuses. Be kind of fun. Nothing major, you know, 5% health or something like that. Almost got this down. Just got the triple S Nautilus and high upness. That's another one, man. Somebody got a high upness that's actually doing work for them. Tell me how, because other than hide him at the back of like PvP so you can try to prey stun Rakana or Bailey, I have no idea. Okay. Leo, Mazrani, Bailey, Luke, Daniel. But keep in mind, mine are all immortal for Generalist. Yeah, those are all triple S's too. I'm not sure that's the most free-to-play combination, but that sounds like an absolutely insane team. You have stuns, you have AoE, you have Bailey, who's just a nightmare. Mazrani for the heals and attack bonuses, and Leo, who's broken. Yeah. I bet that is a crazy, crazy solid combo. Get in here, Hercules. Try to get some damage out. Boom, boom. I'm running out of people to be Generalist here. Throw Rez back there to Pluno. Try to get out. I mean, hopefully we get through this since there isn't that much left. Why not? Why not, high upness? Get in there. Why do I only have 4 or 5? Do I have 2? Oh, that would make 2. Okay, 2 supports. We'll get out of you then. Have an energy. Let's throw in a hunter. Any hunter. There we go. Whatever. Let's just get through this, please. There we go. There we go. Come on, guys. Skur and Addy probably almost get this done on their own. Come on. No, I have pretty much nothing left to get through that boss. Yeah, definitely no hunters. So why don't we just go ahead and reset the team. I have a fairly good set of hunters between Bot, Emma, and Taylor. So let's see what we can get done here. Let's throw Leo up front. Taylor, Emma. Where you at, Bot? Bot. And then we'll throw Serena in. Let's make sure we got it the right commander. Extra health up front, extra damage in the middle. So we want to make sure we swap those two. And we'll put Taylor up front so he can back off if he needs to. Alright, let's see how we do. Right. Yep, close enough on the... Yeah, close enough on the prototypes. Here we go. Let's see how we do. Let's see how we do. Starting out with all the ultimates. Very nice. Yeah, see, there's that. We need some kind of combat control there, though. I might have to put Oysa in here, because if he's just going to do that suck damage ability right there the whole time. Yeah, we're going to have to switch. We're going to have to put Oysa in here and hope for the best. Because he's got to be stunned when he does that. Let's take her off auto. Wait for it. Yeah, there we go. Oh, hey. Why is Oysa not able to go? There we go. Stun that. There we go. Alright, Serena, get us back up. Yeah, I might have to switch to a Daniel too, because this just isn't enough stun. Oysa's not getting it up, and I'm taking too much damage. What is going on here? Cancel that. Oh, no. It is up. Okay. There we go. And lost everybody. We're gonna have to do a retry here. Let's try to switch to Leo and Daniel and just run 2 hunters, I think. So bot backs out. Daniel. His stun's a little bit more reliable, so we'll try to get that up. You can wait. Doesn't help that both of those little ads do that ability. Alright, there we go. There's that, so we'll get the stun out. Perfect, thank you, Daniel. Get some heals up. There's another one. But Daniel's got his bear up again. Another stun. And Daniel's doing the most damage. That's fun. Come on, come on, come on. Get the stun. He's about to do a big hit. And we lost both hunters again. Man, this is just rough when you get up to this level. But I got one of them down, so we don't need a stun again here in the future, so that's nice. If we can get this other dude down. Okay, there we go. That drastically helps. Now we can run a summoner team maybe and get some work done. Yeah, he's about to go boom, and that's going to hurt a lot. Or it's not. It's not going to hurt at all. Weird. I wonder if I manually... I can't make Taylor hit the same person as Emma, though. I can only do Emma. Let's do it one more time, and let's see if I can manually use Emma to burn somebody down. Because I feel like if I could get one of them down in time, then maybe that blast wouldn't be as large. So let's focus one down. Let's make sure Emma stays on one. Alright, there's the first stun we need. Come on, Emma, get up here. Get him down. Taylor is hitting that one, and we just got a freeze, didn't we? Feed a weaker team first, then finish my main hunter team for the win. That way they take 1 or 2 ads. That is a really good idea that I like. I like that one a lot. I'm going to try that too. Thank you, John Young. Outstanding input. Oh, God. I still need to do a lot of work on the small free-to-play account also. I am just running behind. Getting swamped. Free-to-play little account's doing pretty well, though. 36-38. Still cruising along. Still cruising along. Alright. You know what? While we're waiting here, why don't we go ahead and do the special birthday promo code once it's pulled up. Are you free to play? I have a free to play account that's what, like a month and a half maybe behind my main account, but the main account is not technically free to play. Alright, so here we go. Here is the gift code, the special birthday gift code that Eternal Evolution developers gave me because they are really awesome. B-Day Aaron. B-Day Aaron, just like that. 5 limited, or 5 regular cards, 5 advanced. Not too shabby. So there you go. My birthday is your birthday, is your little Christmas. Thanks everybody for coming in and checking it out today. We're not done yet, obviously, but I don't want to hold you guys hostage all day if you got stuff to do on your Saturday. So there is the special gift code and some free stuff. Free is good, free is wise. All right, so let's do good old John Young strategy in here. I think I'll probably throw the summoners in there to begin with. I don't want to lose them, but I wonder if I could do a generalist. I don't know what I have to get through that. I kind of don't want to lose the summoners, but I feel like they're the best chance of actually getting rid of one of those. So we'll just do it. We're going to save Oisa. Do we not need to save Oisa? Because we're going to get those ads down, right? So let's go with somebody else. Let's go with Oak. Then summon Where are you at? Summon, and Daniel's already in there. And then let's go ahead and throw Masrani in, or Lirin. Let's try Lirin. And throw in our Summoner Commander. Back row damage. Extra percentage health on support gives Lirin bigger heals. And yeah, alright. Let's run that, see how we do. Let's see if John Young is as genius as I think he might be. So we're going to save our manual stun again. Thanks for the code. That was helpful for the new account. Absolutely, man. Hopefully some of my other videos are helping the new account. How to build people, general strategies. That's what I'm here for. Don't make the same mistakes. And yeah, any code helps. I obviously knew my birthday was coming up, and I just contacted developers and I said, hey, if I do a live stream on my birthday, can I get a code for everybody? And they were like, yeah, absolutely. So it's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Uh-oh. Am I going to get boomed without getting any of these ads down? I might have to do a different team. Oh, no. They just rocked and rolled right through that. Summoners were the way to go, I think. Okay, so we got one ad down. If we get the other one down, this is a win, because then we can just use the hunters to get that all taken care of. My weaker team is weaker version of main, so my off hunters, etc., depending on boss. Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't focused enough when I started this account, so I got pretty spread, which now is helping me quite a bit. I guess we can put Daniel in auto now. Now it's helping me quite a bit because my account's to the point where I need it to be wider, you know, for the Galactic Arena, Summit Arena, Twilight Lands, that kind of thing. But it definitely did not help me early on when I really struggled to get through some of the higher content. But hey, actually, they might even finish this out. How crazy would that be? The Summoners are so insanely strong, which is cool because I really like the Summoners. I think they're fun. But man, they are wicked strong. They're one of the few teams, like, I don't know if you guys have noticed in Galactic Arena and Summit Arena and stuff, they bat way above their weight class. If you see that they're a 1 million team, you better consider them like a 1.3 or 1.4 million team. They are incredibly strong for their power. I haven't really noticed another team like that, although it seems like Vanguard with the new commanders coming out are definitely going to be that too. You're going to have to add power to their actual number. Kanoa Pedro, happy birthday fam. You mind sharing that gift code once again? Yeah, absolutely. You know what? I will just go ahead and put it in the chat. That way everybody has it. And thank you very much for the birthday wishes. Look at Daniel. Daniel's a monster. And get in there. There we go. Hopefully you can see that. New commander makes Guan Yu quite viable, sadly, since no one has him. Yeah, what's with Guan Yu? Why are they not really doing anything with him? He looks super cool and super fun. And, like, nobody even mentions him. Like, he's the random lost Terran Vanguard Triple S that... Are they going to do a limited card draw for him at some point? Haven't they even doubled up some people already? I'm very surprised that they kind of seem to be ignoring this dude. Because he looks cool. I don't know. I don't know, Dylar. You tell me. You're the professional. This is just my midlife crisis. There you go. Really cool Vanguard Terran that, like, nobody's even aware of because there hasn't been an event for him or anything. He's got some cool stuff. I would love to see more of him. Let's see. Leo of Team says 1.5, more like 2.2 plus. Very true, Jordash Sims. He is very broken, especially if he has all his exclusives in him. So, fair point there. If y'all aren't subscribed to this man, you're not awesome. Thank you, Pedro. Appreciate it. I need the subscriptions. I need him, need him, need him. I'm trying not to beg, but I might. I might beg. You never know. He does look sweet. Yeah, right? He looks so cool. So cool. He's like a metal ninja with an absolutely awesome pole arm. I don't know. I like the beard. I like the metallic beard that he's stroking too. It's like yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Hopefully we get to put some work in on him. Because he would be crazy cool. I mean, if you ran him, Crete, and Leo, absurd. Absurd. I also wonder when Atlas is going to get a Vanguard. I'm a little surprised. I mean, Artis is their only Vanguard, but they have 2 Summoner triple S's. Why wouldn't you make an Atlas Vanguard triple S to kind of help out Artis? That would have been cool. Would have been nice if Anpu was a Vanguard, in my oh so humble opinion. But who knows? Maybe they're coming out. Let's see. More terrible comments from people I need to ban about my age. OM Bloomy and DS. Oh, OM Bloomy needs to be banned. DS, thank you for supporting my midlife crisis. I like it. I'm having a lot of fun with the YouTube channel so far. I'm still pretty new. Haven't been doing it a year yet, but I'm having a lot of fun. I love the input, and I love everybody coming out and support me. Appreciate it. So, like I said, please subscribe. I'm not going to beg yet, but I'm getting close. A lot of Krakens say he's good now. The only way we can get him is buying him out a limited banner chip shop once in a blue moon. Yeah. Yeah, there's got to be an event coming up for him. So I'm surprised they say good now. I'm surprised he wasn't good to begin with. I wonder, was it like damage? Or was he just not staying up? I don't know. I haven't even looked at him. Some whale on my server has Guan like Immortal 5 and he got rocked in Summit by someone who didn't have him, so maybe, in my opinion, he's not worth it. Yeah, it'd be interesting. I mean, we're so early in the game, and it's kind of hard to test because we don't have access to a test server or anything. So a lot of people are just kind of taking a shot in the dark on who they currently like. And sometimes you get lucky and sometimes you don't. Like, I was low on Sorietta and Oisa on my main account. So I tried them out on my free-to-play account, and they are absolute rock stars. So I wish I had paid more attention to them on my main account. Maybe he's too single target. Yeah, could be. Definitely didn't need Summoner Anpu. Gives me no time to save LRC after Hattie. Yeah. The timing is a bit strange. But like I said, I'm one of those glasses half full type of guys, and I'm hoping there's a plan out there. Hopefully there's a plan. And the game's still new. We're still building, right? There's gonna be multiple of each class, each faction down the road, so we might be a little bit confused by the scheduling right now, but hopefully it'll all make sense in the end. Alright, let's get through this boss. Thanks to man, I'm the worst. John Young. Thanks to John Young's awesome input. Gave us a nice little strategic tactical advantage. And now we're just going to spank this dude. Go ahead and get more life for Leo and damage for the middle row. So let's get you up there and really pump it out. Good. Everybody's going to have fun. We're going to be great. And we're off. He has 0% health. There we go. Let's get that up and going. Yep, I'm gonna absolutely smash through his health pool now. Yeah, I recently got Bot to Immortal, and man, Bot is fun. He makes Disa 15 an absolute joke. It is hilarious to watch. I wish the boss wouldn't have got that massive hit out right at the end, because now everybody's gonna walk into the next battle at 80% health or whatever. Hey, Horn of Healing Divine Prototype parts. Very, very, very nice. Some other good rewards for clearing, I don't even know what this was. Is this the 6th level? Twilight Lands, like I said, if you guys aren't trying to max this, you're crazy because there are great rewards. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow, I was way off. We're going into 9. Samsonite. I was way off. Let's go ahead and get our Herald's Power to nerf them all. So what do we got? Generalist, Summon. Actually, I'm going to go into Disa. The one thing, since I brought up Disa, that I do want to bring up now, if you guys haven't noticed, when you look at gear now, let's go ahead and pull up the example real quick. There is actually, it comes up as immortal gear, which I think we can look at as one of those hints that it is coming. No, how do I want to do it? You didn't just freeze again, did you? No, you didn't. Okay. Until I clicked 400 times, that'll probably do it. Okay, I gotta find something not max level. Forge, here we go. So if you go in here, now you can see there is immortal gear here now. So I assume that immortal gear will be coming sooner rather than later, because a month ago that was not there. So I have been saving again, and I recommend you do the same if you're kind of at the same place my account is. I've started to save up all my stamina potions again. So if immortal gear is going to come from the Disa Caves and they're just going to go up to level 20 or something, I have plenty of stamina to start smashing that as soon as possible. So I would recommend a little bit of hoarding. Maybe don't hoard the way I do sometimes, but I do recommend a little bit of hoarding right now, since there's a good chance that Immortal is coming out. Dylar, I mean, does that make sense to you? Have you heard anything? I haven't heard anything official about when Immortal Gear is coming, but I assume it's coming. So let's go ahead and smash out the 3 attempts in Disa Caves real quick. If you run this bot and Emma and Taylor, like I said, it is hysterical how quickly you smash through this guy. And they're all varying levels of Immortal, but, you know, Bot and Emma are the lowest level of Immortal. And I got Daniel in there too, just because he does work. Every pulse of that bear he drops actually counts as a hit against that shield. So he's real nice to have here too. But I don't even worry about trying to take out the little healing bot anymore. The hunters just smash right through it. Bot was another one. Bot Mark II was another one that I didn't focus on early at all, but I wish I had. Bot Mark II is very accessible and very strong. Nothing official from Dylar. They only have stated publicly that GVG is in late stage development. So GVG Guild versus Guild. So hopefully we'll see that soon, and that could be. That's a good point. The Guild versus Guild could end up being where the Immortal gear comes from to really, really emphasize getting into a good guild, which I'm lucky. I think I'm in an outstanding guild. So hopefully we'll do well in the Guild versus Guild. So that's coming up. That might be where the Immortal gear comes from. Hopefully, I kind of wish it would come from Adisa just because that's more accessible to everyone. But I could totally understand if they released it in the Guild versus Guild. And I think Guild versus Guild would be fun. I think like Raid did Guild versus Guild really well in my opinion. Thought that was cool. All right, so let's see. Now that we're through that nightmare level, let's see how much farther we can push here in Twilight Lands real quick. Again, if you're just new and joining us, if you have any questions, any comments, any heroes you want to talk about, anything at all, throw it out in chat. I am here for you. Gonna keep rocking the Generalists for a little bit longer, just because you can come up with the most combinations to get through this if I get stomped here. Throw in a Hunter, throw in a Tank, and who do we want our last one to be? Sorietta? We'll go with an Energy Sorietta. What kind of hero do we want? Middle and Hunter? Yeah. Let's do that. There we go. Middle and Hunter, extra damage, AoE. We got our 5 Generalists, right? Yep, okay. Rock and roll. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I do hate Leo's AI with the spin, though. Like, he's nowhere even near anybody. He wasted so much of that spin. He didn't even need healing at the time, which is the most important part of the spin, in my opinion. Alright. Is she going to hit her stun properly? Yeah, that's pretty good stun. I will say the AI on Oysa's stuns are pretty good. Daniel's, I think, are bad, but Oysa does a pretty good job of trying to focus in that back row for the stuns. Try to get everybody. Come on, Serena. Get another stun here from Oysa. Oof. She's about to get spanked. Yeah. New player here saving up summons for Bailey. Which heroes would you recommend I add to the advanced summon wish list? Oh, I skipped. Jordash Sims. Are you clearing hell on Ancient Altar? Yeah, I think the last time I did it, I think I did it in 3. I actually, I kind of made a mistake. I was doing, I wasn't paying attention, and I was losing Taylor almost immediately, which was obviously a huge loss in damage. I don't know if I want to save that one. I should have been paying more attention. So I think I could maybe getting pretty close to getting it in 2 attempts. But yeah, I am getting hell on Ancient Altar now, which is nice. So in Ancient Altar, I'm only running, I'm one-shotting hard mode, and then finishing out hell, and then jumping back to clear out whatever else I haven't done. Like, that's why I have 1 attempt already in the books. I just knocked out hard mode real quick. But I can run a hell mode real quick, show you my teams and everything. There was another question, though. Saving up for Bailey, which heroes would you recommend I add to the advanced summon list? Yeah, so advanced summon, it kind of depends, in my opinion, on how you're formatting your team. But let's look at it real quick. So my current wish list is Serena, which I need to take out. I obviously haven't drawn advanced cards in a little bit since she's fully evolved. But if you don't have Serena, I highly recommend Serena. She's the best healer that's not a triple S, and she just does unbelievable work. So make sure you got a Serena in there. Taylor, I would probably go with Taylor just because early in the game he can bounce around. He can be used in Terradome and Disa Caves, 2 really important game modes. Taylor's just crazy important. And then Sorietta. Sorietta is another really great one. You get some kind of combat control aspect because doing some single target damage with the ultimate, also has the blowback ability and has the balls swirling. So you're getting a little bit of AoE damage, a little bit of combat control, and some single target damage. So I think Sorietta is very versatile and very good in multiple game modes again. Like Sorietta can be used in both Disa Caves and Sinsaro Marsh. Not Terradome, but can be used in a bunch of game modes. Botmark is phenomenal in Disa Caves. Paluno I threw in there because I already have some other people. Artis, if you need a Vanguard, isn't too shabby. Oak is an outstanding tank. Oysa is another very, very great one, which I'll probably throw Oysa in there right now because I already mentioned her several times. You need the stuns. For a bunch of game modes, really helpful. So there are some really good heroes in here. It kind of depends on what your account needs. If you're drawing for, say you drew all the Emmas, right? As many Emmas as you could. Well, then maybe Botmark and Taylor aren't going to be as important to you because you already have a very strong hunter. So you want to focus on some energy like Valvea or Sorietta or Nagrama, something like that. So it just kind of depends on where your account is, which I know isn't a very fair answer. It's kind of gray. It wasn't very black or white. But there are a lot of really good heroes in here. I would say the most important thing is make sure you're only pulling advanced cards during recruitment events. I highlighted that in my most recent video of things I wish I knew when I started the game. Advanced cards only get pulled during recruitment events. Other than that, I mean, that's just going to change your account from, like steadily going upward to taking leaps and bounds. But the leaps and bounds are important. They're going to be big, big leaps because you're getting rewards from the recruitment event also. Hopefully I answered the question there. Question, would you ever EX20 your Oysa given how often you use her? Yes, I think I would. It's been a minute since I looked at her EX20, and I probably should, but I think it's pretty good. I think it's solid. I don't know. You guys are going to think I have a thing for Oysa by the end of this, which I might. I might. I'm not saying I don't. All right, so her 10 here is increase defense of all allies by 25% when she's receiving the shield. She's also increasing stun duration to 3 seconds, which is huge. So for her EX20, and this is based on accuracy, so you'd have to put some accuracy in the build, but enemies that inflict damage on allies affected by the shield have a 25% chance to be stunned for 2 seconds. Each enemy can only be stunned once. But again, massive combat control ability, and I'm going to keep beating this dead horse too. You're not going to be able to brute force through everything in this game. You're going to need some form of combat control with the stuns, whether it's Daniel or Oysa. Again, depending on how your account has flown and how you have drawn your limited cards. But I've seen way worse EX20s than Oysa, in my opinion. Dylar, what do you think? Do you have? You may as well take her to 30 now. Dylar is just throwing it out there. Yeah, take her. It's fine. Take her up to 20. I said I might have a thing. What is her 30? Each time Oysa applies CC to an enemy during battle, she gains 6% damage reduction, stacking up to 10 times. Holy cow. I mean, that's a long battle, but essentially she could get to 60% damage reduction? Does that stack? I don't even have her in the right boots. But there's no way. I mean, she's still going to take some damage, but I think it's 40% is the max on the legendary? Because that would take her to 100%. Like I said, that would be a long battle. Yeah, damage reduction 40%. So obviously they're still going to take some damage. They're not going to get rid of all damage. But man, that is a massive exclusive 30. Which it should be, right? Those are pretty much the most expensive and rare things in this game as far as upgrading a character you have. So that should be massive, but that is huge. But I do love the stun. I do love that, Dylar. I'm behind on adding exclusives and a little bit on gear. So I need to find some time to catch up on that. But I like that. I think that's a really intriguing exclusive 20, and I've definitely seen way worse. Way worse. So yeah, I would absolutely consider taking her to exclusive 20. Where was I? My Oysa is exclusive 27 because I was very new when I started. Yeah, I don't know. Jordash Sims, I don't know how upset I'd be about that. I mean, 27 is kind of a weird number, but you are getting bonuses for like health and stuff as you take them up every exclusive level. So for her, it's damage amplification, damage reduction, and defense. So you are gaining defense and damage reduction for that. So I don't know. I mean, maybe save it for a triple S, maybe. But I don't think you can be like, in my opinion, that's not like, oh, I totally wasted those. I'm never going to get those back. I think that's a pretty sweet exclusive, and I think she's a sweet character. I'm due 30 on her after I hit 30 on Daniel. He's at EX26. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Dylar will weigh in on this, but I think Daniel's exclusive 30 possibly the best exclusive 30 that I've seen. Because that bear comes down, stuns, and does really good damage. And if you time it out, so you're getting a 3 extra seconds on the exclusive 30 for the Dire Bear, he can get to another Dire Bear by the time that Dire Bear goes down. So you essentially have you have Dire Bear, you have his ultimate ability. His ultimate ability is out all the time, which is crazy. It's crazy. It's a top 5 X30, in my opinion. Yeah, so Dylar agrees with me, which is kind of all you need to know. That's basically law. It might as well have come down. I think it was written on one of the stone tablets at that point. It's basically law if Dylar agrees with me. Yeah, I mean, his EX30 is absolutely absurd. Recommend it highly. Do I? Yeah, that's right. I don't have Daniel high enough. I was like, why don't I have it? But it's because I don't have him evolved high enough to get it. I think after Bailey, I got to figure out after Bailey who I'm going to use the gene hybrids on next, and it might be Daniel. Because he pumps out crazy damage, and he has that combat control aspect, which you guys have got to be tired of hearing at this point. But I'm going to keep saying it, because it's important. Joshua Mansfield, happy birthday from Unreal Slinky in the game. Thank you very much, man. Glad you're here. Thanks for the birthday wishes. Yeah, all the stats. Yeah, the stats are good. Could be worse. I used Oyster to evolve someone when I first started because I didn't know what I was doing. Yeah, Owen Bloomy did that. He fed Oyster. Don't feed Oyster, guys. Oyster's amazing. 33% more damage on the ultimate. Yeah, Daniel's ultimate's crazy. More damage, more combat control, everything. That's another one. John Young, IVX 30 Daniel, and is well worth it. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we'll keep saying it, because why not? But he is an absolute monster. The other thing I want to try, my brother said he had good luck with Terradome 15 with the Vanguard and the new Vanguard Commander. So I ran it once, but I wasn't really paying attention, and I did not win. So I kind of want to watch it now to see actually what's happening. So let's make sure I got the right guy here. I got front, health, damage, and I got health on all Vanguards by 5%, which is nice. That doesn't help at all. Front damage, Vanguard health a little bit. I think I'm just going to stay with the 5% for everybody. I can't kill Terra 15. He hits way too hard. Jordash Sims, that is exactly what I've been dealing with. The good thing I will say about Terradome, if you didn't know, so all the way down here at 13, the chance to get the prototype is a 20% chance to get an epic or divine prototype at level 13. And then you got 23 and 1.7 on advanced cards. If you go to 14, 20%, 23 and 1.7%. And if you go to 15, if I can click the right thing, 20%, and the other chances are there. So you're getting the exact same rewards from Terradome 13 that you are from Terradome 15, which is not the same for Sincero Marsh or Decent Caves. So if there's one that you can't max, absolutely be Terradome. You're losing absolutely nothing from having it at 13 or 14 and not being able to get 15. So I haven't been able to get 15 this entire time either, but I'm not really losing anything from it, so it hasn't been a priority. I've been focused on Ancient Altar and Twilight Lands and all that stuff because you don't need it, which is really nice. So if you guys don't have Terradome 15 down yet, don't worry. You're not the only one, and it's not even that important. All right, what else we got? Jordash Sims, I don't have Leo. Oh, Jordash, how are you even playing this game? Leo's broken. In a good way. Like, please don't nerf him, Eternal Evolution. I love him too much. But he's kind of broken. All right, the Watchmen Network. Happy birthday, Vet. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Any thoughts on how Daniel has changed the strategy of the game in contrast to Bailey? Is it worth saving up for Bailey anymore? Daniel seems more versatile and sturdy than Bailey. Immortal One Daniel. So here's the thing. Yes, it is still worth saving up for Bailey because Bailey's incredible up to a certain point, in my opinion. Daniel can get locked down and forced to the back. Granted, you can get some stuns, but say you're in a 5v5 match in PvP and Daniel's at the back or in the middle, it doesn't matter where. If a Rakana gets to Daniel and takes out Daniel, then he's done. And he also only has a limited range on that bear. So if he's locked down at the back, he may not be able to get the bear into the other team enough to fully stun everybody. Whereas Bailey is going to jump to the very back and start hitting the weakest person right away. So Daniel is amazing, but Bailey's also amazing. So do I say absolutely 100% go for Bailey, ignore Daniel is not as good? No, they do different things. They're both really, really solid characters in my opinion, but they do different things. So I'm currently working on Bailey. I got Daniel up to a certain level, and I was like, Daniel's doing good things there. I'm going to focus on Bailey now because PvP is kind of becoming a little bit more of a focus for me. Trying to get into the Summit Arena, get some of those rewards. But I don't know. If Dylar's still here, hopefully he would agree with me. They're just different. They're both amazing, but I don't think Daniel is limiting Bailey. If anything, I think Ampu, the new Atlas Summoner, might be more limiting to Bailey by locking. I mean, his ads lock down and he stuns displacement heroes. So that might be a little bit more anti Bailey than Daniel is. But I guess it all depends too, because if you're doing PvP, you don't even have the option for like Summon Arena and stuff on manually controlling, so you don't have control over where Daniel's putting that to even try to stun Bailey. So I don't know. That was kind of a rant. That was kind of a soapbox rant. But I don't think Daniel counters Bailey hard enough to say go for Daniel. It's much easier to get Daniel. Bailey's too much of a pain in the ass. I think they're different and they're both still amazing. What do we got? Daniel's OP everywhere. Bailey is a force in all PvP modes forcing. Yeah, Dylar pretty much agrees with me. They're good in different areas. One doesn't change the other. Daniel, Bailey, Leo. On what order would you recommend getting them? Again, I'm going to gray area you here just because I am very... My opinion is very account dependent, right? Like, I don't think it's a great idea. In Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes and Marvel Strike Force, you can say, hey, I'm going for this set of characters. I'm farming towards them, and that's all I'm going to do, so I know that's what I'm going to get. In this game and Raid, you're getting random cards, random heroes, so you kind of have to go with the flow of the luck of your account. So if you have a couple of summoners and you want to really boost your summon team, then maybe Daniel. Or if you don't have any combat control whatsoever, you didn't go with Oysa, Daniel's going to be more important to you because you're going to get that massive stun. Bailey, again, PvP, he's not quite as much PvE, but he can absolutely tear up the back ranks in PvE also. So he can be utilized in several different aspects. The one thing I will say about Bailey is he's much more difficult to get. So, at least the initial copy. Then he can just be gene hybrided like everybody else. And Leo is also broken. So, I don't know. What order would you recommend getting them? If you absolutely made me choose, I would probably say Leo, then Daniel, then Bailey. I think. Leo is hands down best tuned in the game. Okay. So Dylar agrees with me, at least on the first number. I would say Leo. Leo, then Daniel, then Bailey. If you made me pick. But again, if you have an account that you already have a really great Crete, okay, maybe Leo slides down and you go for Bailey. Or I'm sorry, Daniel. So another super great answer for you. I'm just going to keep dodging the questions. I'm going to throw out some information, but just keep dodging. I'm just going to keep matrixing this. Let's see. What else we got? DS says most Daniels are OP. You're a ridiculous human being. Thank you very much. Do you have a couple of favorite divine prototypes? Yes. I don't know about favorite, but I have most used, but I will be fully transparent. I do not do enough work to understand and utilize the divine prototypes as I should. I will say one of my favorites here in the Dominator, though, is... can I make this bigger? Yeah, here we go. Allied energy or hunter hero inflicts damage to the same enemy 3 times in a row with their skill. Damage received by that enemy shall be increased by 10% for 8 seconds, and it can only be triggered every 15 seconds. So basically, half of the time, and then when you get it leveled up, so down here at the bottom, it's just 25% for 8 seconds. So essentially, if you have an Emma or a Taylor who is hitting a boss, like Disa Cave's Crazy Armored Lobster, half of the time the boss is taking an extra 25% damage because you're using this. So that one's huge for me. I use it basically everywhere there's a single target. Disa Caves, guild challenge, guild hunt kind of stuff where there's just one target. That's one of my absolute favorites, just because if there is one target, I'm usually using a hunter like Emma or Taylor to really pump out that damage. Let's see. This is another one of my most used. It's the third slot. It's an Enlightenment. It's for healing buff. once you get it all the way up here, healing effects of all support heroes increase by 25%, and then it boosts the heals again if the healed unit is lower than 30% HP. So a massive healing bonus. So that's nice. But I do now have this new healing red prototype. So that's probably going to come to be an instant favorite just because it's a new heal. For the middle ones, again, this is kind of a weak area for me because sometimes I don't even run a tank. So although this one's pretty good, allied tank heroes gain 13% defense for each surrounding enemy up to a maximum of 39%. So granting an extra 40% defense in something like a story mode where there's a ton of little ads coming at you and that kind of stuff can really boost your defense. If anybody else has a favorite or a very utilized one, go ahead and throw it out in chat. We'll go ahead and talk about them. I have this one decently up there too. Allied Assassin or Hunter. Actually, I've been using this one, the Praying Eyes, because you get Energy, Hunter, Assassin, or Vanguard, so basically everything but a Summoner. You're going to gain... If it crits with a basic attack, it increases their attack by 26% for 6 seconds. Trigger once every 10 seconds, so 60% of the battle, as long as you have some kind of crit, it's going to get an increased attack by 26%. The only thing you want to remember with this is Leo cannot crit. Leo cannot crit at all. So he is never going to get an attack bonus from this. But as Dylar and I were kind of saying, Leo doesn't really need any help. He does just fine on his own. So, a couple of fun ones there. This one I just got, apparently. Allied Energy, Hunter, Assassin, Vanguard hero sustains crit damage from the enemy. They have a chance to get a shield, which is going to help with your commanders that give you shield abilities like the new guy right here. They're going to receive a shield. So any of those shield kind of things that are going to stack and help. So there are some good ones out there. Again, it's kind of a blind spot for me. I know that I need to work on them. It's just something else always comes up. So look around, play around with them. But those are some of my favorites. What else we got? Thanks, Vet. I agree with your opinion, although I got Daniel first, then Leo, still building up, now saving up for Bailey. I'm free to play about 4 to 5 weeks in now. Yeah, and I think free to play is very accessible in this game. My secondary account, now that I have a little bit more knowledge about how the game works, I think I'm doing smashingly well on the free to play account. I kind of highlighted it in the last video. We'll just pull it up here real quick. But I'm much more focused on this account. As you can see, I have more immortals than I have legendary characters, which I think is the way to go, especially when you're starting out, right? You want to get that super team up there to get you in story mode and soul mine to get those resources, and then you can kind of widen from there. So I'm very happy with this account. It's pushed very far, chapter 36. How long has this account been up? So I'm on my second 30-day login calendar, so month and a half, basically. Feel like I'm doing all right. I've stalled a little bit, but Leo has been a massive portion of that. I have him at Immortal 1. EX20, I believe. I don't think I have him up to the 30 yet. Let's see what we got. I think I'm actually a little bit shy on materials. I think he's at 29. Yeah. Need a couple more of the resources to get up to the 30, but we're getting there. And he is an absolute baller. And the other really huge thing on this account is I am constantly under rank 50, and I'm, Platinum 3 here in Galactic Arena. Diamond 3? What is that? Diamond 3. So I'm getting some good rewards from that. I've never felt, I think the rewards, if you focus and play the game very efficiently, free-to-play is very, very viable. I have never felt like the whales and krakens have completely taken me out of this game. I feel confident in it. So there you go. Another rant. Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge. About as useful as a poopy flavored lollipop. Dylar. Taylor also has a skill that reduces crit damage reduction, so Taylor paired with Soaring Medallion is broken, especially Guild Hunt Turbine Boss. Alright, Dylar throwing out some awesome information for us, so let's go ahead and pull it up real quick. Yeah, Soaring Medallion, like he just said, the one that I talked about as my favorite, is going to give Taylor a little bit of crit damage reduction, which is going to keep him alive. And Taylor pumps out damage. He does an absurd amount of damage for a non-triple S hero. He keeps pace with my Emma. And granted, you know, Taylor's one shy of being fully evolved, and Emma's just at the lowest immortal. But Taylor does absurd damage. Really great character. I made a whole video on all the fun things Taylor can do, because as you can move him and bounce him around, just incredible. Absolutely mandatory character, in my opinion. He should be your first hunter, in my opinion. Yeah, I'm going to stick to that. Oh, thanks, Dylar from OM Bloomy. Yep. Remember, guys, check out Dylar's channel if you haven't already. Super knowledgeable dude, and obviously very helpful and fun. What? Where did you get that, Leo? What you talking about? You know where I get Leo. Recruitment events. Sold my firstborn. Traded a horse. You know where you get Leo. All those normal channels. Tyler threw out a damn, but I'm not sure why. What you got, Dylar? Were you damning my baby account? Because that'd be cool. That'd be a nice little compliment to my free-to-play. All right, where were we? Let's try my Pterodome with the new Vanguard stuff to get the 15 down. Maybe you guys can watch my first 15 go down for the Leo on your baby account. Yeah, that Leo has carried my baby account, and like on my main account, once I get him to immortal like Emma, like I kind of backed off. Like I didn't keep going with Emma. I started using my gene hybrids for Bailey, and I'm trying to get them all up to immortal. On my baby account, just so that I can try to make videos to give everybody else the best information, I'm probably going to use gene hybrids to take Leo all the way up before I start putting into other Triple S characters. Which, again, it's going to hurt me in modes like Twilight and Galactic Arena, possibly, where like I need a wider account. But I really want to see what it does taking that Leo all the way up. So I'll try to keep everybody posted on that. But yeah, that account is totally free to play. That is just from Leo with double card event, and I'm trying to remember if I got lucky on the polls. I don't think I got like crazy lucky, maybe like an extra copy. But like I said, all of my gene hybrids are going towards it, so yeah. That's my story. All right, so change out our medallion because these guys aren't getting any benefit from that. So let's go ahead and throw in our praying eyes. We have our healing bonus. Oh, you know what I should do? Yeah. Do I want to use this one yet, or do I need to upgrade it? Is it better than the other AoE? Let's run with the one we have upgraded all the way right now, I think. We'll try it. We might go in and upgrade that one to 9 or whatever it lets me upgrade to, and give that one a shot if this doesn't work, but let's run with that for now. And then on our middle one here, because we don't have any tanks, you just want to go for the best stat bonuses. The HP, the attack 200. So what? This was 21, and I think that's still going to be my highest because I haven't messed around with upgrading. I know I have a ton of upgrade materials for the prototypes. I just haven't done it. I know I need to. I know I should. I haven't. Leave me alone. Doing the best I can, guys. At what week does Leo Banner come out? I got him through shards from chips. Dylar, do you remember? I want to say week 3. Dylar, OM Bloomy. Anybody else remember? I don't remember off the top of my head what week he comes out. It is fairly quickly, though. If I had to guess, I would say week 3. Haven't seen Leo Banner since he came out, but once he's back, I'll drop a bit to get one. Finally, maybe 30 to 50 bucks. Yeah. Okay, so Dylar's free to play, just hit week 3, and he's not there. So maybe it's week 4? I don't know. I feel like it was fairly quick. I mean, it has to be under a month and a half because it's already been there on my baby account. Week 4 or 5. Oh, and Bloomy guessing 4. Yeah. So I would say maybe week 4. So if you're around week 3 and you're interested in Leo, which you should be, maybe now is about the time to start saving up a little bit. Especially if you can find a double chip or a recruitment event to pair with it, or a giant tower. There's so many events. It's another thing sorry, I'm starting to go a little hoarse. Another thing I highlighted on my I Wish I Knew video, the events. The events in this game are so important. I really wish they would put out an event calendar like Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. They put out a month, February's full event calendar at the end of January, so you can plan a little bit. That way, you know what's coming up. Be like, okay, do I want to save limited cards? Do I want to save advanced cards? Do I want to pull for this event? What else is coming up? So, I don't know if the developers of Eternal Evolution will be into that, because this game is pretty similar to Raid, it seems like, as far as getting heroes and drawing heroes. So, and I don't think Raid ever had a calendar. I think it was just kind of came up whenever they were planning something. So I don't know if this game will end up doing that. I might recommend it. I might say, hey, it would be very player friendly if we could get some kind of advance notice on upcoming events. All right, so Artist just died. I will say that when my brother told me about this, his Crete is much more evolved and powerful than mine, so I don't know if this is going to work for me. It's taking a crazy long time, but frankly, I don't care if it takes a crazy long time. I just want to do this once to get the initial diamonds, and then, as the account goes up, then you can get the limited cards, advanced card, or no, what is it? Is it a limit card? Whatever, the cards and the diamond reward as you get faster and faster, but I would like to at least get this down. It'd be cool. The new commander is for sure helping, though. You can see the shields popping up on their health bars. Ugh. Was Crete and Double Chips event at week 3 on my account from Watchmen. Yeah. And Crete's a real solid hero, too. He's not Leo level, but he is good. Jordash says, I think it was Ravenna, Emma, Masrani, Crete, Leo. Can you turn DPS chart on? Yeah, absolutely. Sorry about that. Thanks for the reminder. So yeah, Leo's stealing the show. But look at that. Artist has been dead for a hot minute. I'm going to run out of time. Yeah, not going to complete it. But they did stay alive, which is important, because that's really what happens on Terradome 15. For me, anyway, is he smokes you. He kills you too quickly. I'm going to throw Taylor in, just because Taylor does crazy damage here. So let's bounce Masrani, I think, and throw in Taylor. Front middle gets a tiny damage bonus. Let's try that for a minute real quick. Check up on the comments. Week 4 is Masrani. Well, we all got him if we were after week 2, which is originally released. No idea when free-to-play will see him. Week 5 is Masrani. Week 5 is Zeta. I don't think they've hard-coded banners after that. Yeah, that sounds right. I don't know. I wish we had a better answer for you on the Leo thing. I do Terradome 15 with Serena, Taylor, Senway, Daniel, and Crete. Interesting. I feel like I've tried something very close to that. I do use Taylor and Senway on like my 14 team. And I always use Serena. I'm surprised Daniel does enough damage to be worth it. And then Crete. Okay. Jake Rogers, is your Crete significantly higher than Leo, or does he do a better job than Leo for some reason? Damn, Artist, wow. Yeah, Artist did some work, and I don't even have Artist in Gluttony, which I think he's probably supposed to be in Gluttony. I have him in full steady gear, so I could probably even get a little bit more Artist. But that's like the thing. Artist does good damage, but for a Vanguard, he gets punched in the face pretty hard. So he's hard to keep up. Might be a while since Luke is current out of rotation. Leo might be a long way off. Could be. Milos, saving until Crete on week 3. Still good strategy for free-to-play players. Yeah, that's what we're kind of discussing here. Crete is solid, and considering Leo seems to be bouncing in and out, if Crete is still the double chip pull, I would recommend pulling at least until you get the guaranteed Crete, because he is very helpful, especially in like the Windfear, Soul Mine stuff where it's Windfear specific. He's very good. And now that there's a new Vanguard commander, Crete has become even more important. So there is, in my opinion, there's no foul in pulling for Crete. It just kind of depends on what you want to do. what you want to build. Because there are plenty of strategies out there that don't utilize Leo. He's probably the most broken character in the game right now, but it doesn't mean you need him right away if you have another strategy that's going to work. And there are plenty of strategies to this game. I mean, part of the thing we've been talking about is Botmark and Sorietta and Oisa, all these characters that may not be the highest on tier lists that are out there, but that's why I don't really have any interest in creating a tier list. As long as the hero has those 4 abilities, they're going to be able, they're not like a rare or elite, like they're going to be able to get work done. So a lot of it's kind of like who you like. If you think the Minotaur Crete is outstanding, then pull him. Do what you want, because you're going to be able to advance in this game. Just stay focused. That's the one thing. The only thing that's really going to hurt your advancement and progression in the game is if you spread out your resources too much. Might be missing something, but it doesn't look like the rewards are different between 14 and 15. Jake Rogers, I just talked about that. You might have just come in. And you're absolutely right. And actually even 13. 13, 14, and 15 in Terradome, the rewards are exactly the same. Which, and Bloomy just put out there. So I'm a little late to the party. I should have kept reading. Okay, Jake Rogers says, I don't have Leo. Crete is immortal. Daniel's EX30. Daniel rivals Taylor damage just with the ultimate. And yeah, you are absolutely right. Daniel's damage is crazy. Crazy good. You're never going to go wrong with Daniel. You don't have Leo. Crete is immortal. Okay. Yeah, so Crete probably just stays up. That's cool that Daniel rivals the damage. I might... You know what? No, I need 3 Vanguards for this commander, though. We'll try this. I want to see Daniel's damage. I want to see that. So we will throw this at it, and if this doesn't work, we'll throw the Daniel in. I want to see. Dylar, this game is so free-to-play friendly. When do you think the devs will switch to more aggressive pay-to-win strategy? That is an evil, evil question, Dylar. I don't like it. I agree. I've played... I don't know how many games you guys have played as far as mobile games. I've played Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. I've played Marvel Strike Force. I've played Raid. There's a new one coming out. If you guys haven't seen on my channel, Mad Tail. I was contacted by the developers to do some testing on a new game coming out, a new idle RPG called Mad Tail. I got a couple of videos up. I'm still working on that. But Eternal Evolution is the one that has made me feel that free-to-play is the most viable so far. This game, the rewards are great. The strategies, just everything in general. I really, really like this game. Like when I'm obviously a partnered content creator, but I'm not saying I love this game because they asked me to be a partnered content creator. I love this game because I enjoy playing this game. It doesn't feel like a chore. It doesn't feel like the whales are getting the advantage. And I pray it stays that way. I don't know if it will. You know, the big thing they're celebrating lately, which is awesome for Eternal Evolution, is they are now recommended by Google Play, which is big. That's really going to increase the community and keep us rolling. But yeah, I really hope that they're not going to start putting in, you know, a level above Triple S that you got to spend to get. I don't know. I hope never, Dylar, but, you know, I've never really been in on the front end of a game to see the progression through before. So, who knows? Maybe they'll turn kind of like some other games have, but I hope not. I hope not. It's an evil question, Dylar. Thanks for bringing that up. In my opinion, they don't need to. They're making so much from the whales. Yeah, I haven't really seen any statistics yet on exactly how much this game is making. I know you can go out there and find that information pretty easily. But I just haven't taken the time to go out there and look at it. So I hope this game is doing well because, like I said, I've been playing it. I've been enjoying it. So I hope it's a successful business. Because at the end of the day, we got to remember that, yeah, some companies do seem to be a bit money hungry in the end. But, you know, it is a business at the end. They got to make some money. So I've always been a fan of kind of the Walmart philosophy. You know, Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, I've never spent a dime on, and I played it for, I don't know, 4 years at this point, something like that, just because the prices seem so high. It doesn't make sense. Like, give me the Walmart philosophy. Give me $2, $3, $4 packs, and maybe I'll buy more of those than one $25 pack. Like, that just, it hurts me to click yes to $25. It doesn't feel anything to click yes to $2 or $3. So, I don't know. I would like to see a bit more of the low price, the more volume packs, as opposed to high dollar stuff. That's just my opinion. They got him, so why no try with Daniel? Yeah, you guys got me like on soapbox. I didn't even celebrate that I finally beat Terra 15. I was 100% soapbox mode, and I didn't even celebrate. On my birthday, no less. Why are you guys making me rant? So, hey, that works. There's a new idea for you guys. That pairing worked, and I think it worked fairly well. So let's go ahead and throw Daniel in there. We will bump Artis. You know who I might want to try? Just because I put work into them recently, and it's going to help Daniel. I might try Skewer and Hattie. Let's see how this goes. Wait, what was his team? Daniel, Serena, Taylor, check. Senway. How could I forget my boy? I love Senway. So we kind of want you probably just for Taylor, and then yeah. So we'll get. Did I do that right? So the back row is gonna get a bonus. And then Vanguard's going to get a bonus. Okay, let's try this. All right, let's catch back up on chat before I go here. Thank you, DS, for pointing out to me that I didn't try with Daniel. I said I was going to, and I'm going to. Some whales on my server said they dropped 30K for all 240 Hyper Evolution stuff. Whew. That's yeah, hey, man. I'll say the same thing I've always said. If you got the money to drop on this kind of a game, and that's what you want to do, absolutely, more power to you. I wish you the best of luck. It's not for me. I'm not going to, at least now. I mean, who knows? After you guys, keep subscribing and keep up this awesome content with me, I'll obviously be fabulously wealthy and can drop that kind of stuff. But that's just not in the cards for me. But hey, if you got an awesome job and this is just your stress release and you want to drop some of your cash on it, go for it. Absolutely go for it. Proud of you. Rock it. Hattie's going to get one shot if he's in the way of the charge attack. Hattie's going to die. Yeah, I mean, Hattie might. It depends. They got some good abilities, though. Senway's been a great character. I'd love an SSS version of him. Yeah, at least you're honest. Yeah, I may not have the best opinions in the world, but I'm not going to lie to you guys. I feel the way I feel, and I don't think that's wrong. You can throw out whatever opinions you want. I may not agree with you, but you have a right to have that opinion, and as long as your opinions don't hurt other people, have your opinion, play your way, have your fun. It's your game. That's it. In the end, these are all just games. God, soapbox again. Quit making me rant. Yeah, Senway was what the Rise of Heroes needed, in my opinion, because although I know that Nagrama has at least one fan in chat, just not. We'll go ahead and get some more prototypes here since I have 91. The Grama to me was just not strong. So the fact that they came out with Senway right after that was really, really nice because Senway is crazy strong. Love Senway. Absolutely love Senway. Drop the bear. Taylor, you want to come in? There we go. All right, so here we go. Let's see what we can do. My Daniel's only exclusive 20, and he's only legendary 2, not immortal. But let's see what he can do. Let's see what he can do. I guess I wasn't paying attention to the numbers on the other win. Uh-oh, Leo went all the way down already. That might be a problem. Might kind of have some bad RNG here. I don't know if she's going to be able to keep him up. Nagrama has at least one fan in chat. Epic. Yeah, I don't know. You guys can tell me if I'm wrong. I'm wrong all the time. I'm wrong daily. Maybe. I don't want to say like hourly, but I'm for sure wrong daily. So if Nagrama is just killing it for everybody out there, feel free to let me know. But that aquatic horse dude just does not get it done for me. Yes, it's me. My Nagrama. It does work. Jordash, you got to tell me how or why. I don't get it. Do you have exclusives in him? Is that part of it? What did you do to make your Nagrama work? Mine broken. My Nagrama is broken. I would like to fix him. I would happily fix him. You know what? Let's do this. Since we have Taylor, let's increase the damage he takes. That's the best we can do there. And then the healing boost. Cool. Let's try it again with this team. And see if that was just bad RNG. Because the problem is, if Leo goes down, everybody's going to go down. And that doesn't really change. So let's see if we can keep Leo up. If you have Daniel or Ravenna, Nagrama is great for Sincero. Okay. Do you use him to manually focus the spider eggs at the back, Dylar? Or do you just let him just go to town on the main? I wasn't manualing Senway, so now he's not. Now he's not putting his shadow in the realm. So that was a whoops on my part. Just full talents. He's like my second highest non-triple S DPS other than my summoners. And we've already kind of established summoners are cheating, so that's fair. Interesting. That he's your second highest. Try using Haggardon and Flashpoint if you have it upgraded. Which is Flashpoint? Is that the middle prototype or the first one? Egg duty. Okay. So yeah, Dylar says Nagrama's on egg duty, which he does that beam, and the beam's probably wide enough to hit all four. They're packed tightly enough, so that makes sense. Just got to stay on top of it since he's got to do the sweet 360 first. Uh-oh. Taylor's about to get one shot. Some bad RNG there. The point that we wanted to prove here, though, is that Daniel can do some work. And Daniel, yeah, Daniel does some work. So there you go. There's another team that you can use in Terradome to get 15 down. I'm not going to let this play out. Well, I just want to look at the numbers again. So yeah, Daniel's pretty comparable with Senway, maybe a million less. So there you go. Daniel can be used in Terradome. That's good. I didn't know that. I assumed his bear wouldn't be able to do enough. Okay, so Flashpoint is he's saying Flashpoint is the last. Which one is Flashpoint? There we go, Flashpoint. Hirokase healing skill, cooldown and normal skill reduced by 22%. Any excess healing goes into his shield. Alright, we'll try it. Let's see if that keeps him up more. Always good to know. Let's see. I'm trying to catch up on chat. My immortal Daniel just Zerg Sincero just dropped 2 eggs on the boss and he dies at 15. Yeah. I haven't done. I don't think I used Daniel in there. We'll look at my Sincero next after this. But I do want to try this since Jake brought it up, and because that gives a shield, we want to use Haggardon. Let's do that one again. Let's do and then we'll throw Taylor in there too. Middle damage, front health, and then okay. So yeah, we'll get the damage, so we'll put Serena in the back. Tiny little damage boost, but every little bit helps. Okay, here we go. Let's see Haggardon with a different prototype. See if we can get it done with the Vanguard Commander. Thank you again for all the input and the team ideas and everything. Absolutely love testing this stuff out so that everybody can see what works and what doesn't. Oh. Let's see if we can keep Artis up here. Is Taylor? Yeah, he is. Okay. My Flashpoint may not have it upgraded enough. But it's got a couple levels in it, so we'll see. Everybody's still up so far, doing some good damage. Taylor's rocking it the way Taylor does. No surprise there. Seems to be working so far. Come on, Artis, stay with us. Serena, ultimate already. Go. There we go. Defense up is huge. I'll tell you what, defense up and defense down are kind of surprising in this game. And maybe that's just my background with Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, where defense up and defense down does essentially nothing. It's kind of nice to see that defense up and down here really seem to have an impact on damage done and damage received. Okay, we are still rolling here. Just switched to using Hagridon and Story, and so far I finished one chapter, and I'm cruising for the moment through my next chapter. Yeah, Owen Bloomy having some good luck with the new Triple S Commander for Vanguards. Oh, here we go. This is probably going to get done now. If we get to this event, this little bomb portion, I don't know if I've ever really lost coming out of this. So, this is probably going to go. John Young, enjoy your day, vet. I got ahead. Thank you for the stream and the code. Absolutely, John Young. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Hopefully, I'll see you again in the future. But yeah, thanks for spending some of your Saturday with me. Watchmen Network, happy birthday, vet. Was great joining your stream. Almost midnight here on my side of the globe. Love your content. Keep it up. No, thank you. I'm going to try to keep it up best I can. I promise. Thanks for being here. Thanks for spending your time. Get some sleep. Get some sleep. I'm going to wrap it up here in a minute anyway. You guys aren't going to miss anything. Again, thanks for being here. Love it. Yeah, looks like Hagridon with the Flashpoint. Excellent point here. Jake Rogers. Excellent. Milos, I did put the 2 codes I gave out in chat, so scroll up and you'll find them. I did have 2 that were given out here today. But the one for the birthday that's specific is B-Day Aaron. B-Day, or B-D-A-Y-A-A-R-O-N. Get you a couple of regular cards and a couple of advanced cards. Alright, so that was Terradome down with the new Vanguard Commander 2. So that works. And that worked with Flashpoint. I think I tried that without the Flashpoint. It didn't work. So making sure you get those shields to work on top of each other is phenomenal. Really, really good point. And that's the kind of thing, like, that's why I could do this full time, I think. I could do this as my regular job. And I still think I need other people's help. There's just so much to run into, and so much, the divine prototypes, how they work with each other, how they work with the commanders. It's just all of it is just crazy. Is there a link to download the game? For right now, DS, if you want to download the game, check any other Eternal Evolution video I have out there on the channel. The links are going to be in the comments section. I don't want to link it here right now, but I will later on. So either check this video later on or check any other Eternal Evolution video I have up in the comment section down below. I have the links up to download it. And it will directly help out my channel. So thank you very much. Greatly appreciate it. So here is the team I'm running for Sinsaro Marsh, the one that works for me. Leo just spanks it up top. Ravenna does an absurd amount of damage. Senway and Daniel also. And then Serena's just a boss healer. So I'll go ahead and run that real quick, just so you guys can see how it works. Oh, and if anybody else has any really fun combinations, let me know. But I will say on my main account, the energy class is pretty rough. Yeah, there's a lot of codes out there right now, DS. Hell Hades actually has a website that does a fairly good job of keeping up on them. But there are a ton of codes out there that work. The first code I linked in the game today, the Lunar New Year, that one, I don't know how much longer it's going to be available. The B-Day Aaron code that I got from the developers for this stream for my birthday is only good for the first 1,000 people to use it. So the answer is yes, it will work later, but I don't know how much later because eventually 1,000 people, hopefully, will click on it and use it. So there you go. But there you go. That's spanking out Sinsaro Marsh real quick. That's the team I use. It works really well. I pretty much lose Ravenna every single time. But I'm also running it on auto, and I don't care. They could all die as long as I get them down. Well, not all. They could all die but one, and as long as I get it down, I don't care. Because that's the rewards we get. Hey, activated another construction blueprint, which is fun. All right. I think the official Discord has a code channel. Yeah, thank you, Dylar. If you go to the Discord, which I'll go ahead and throw on the screen right here. So if you go to Eternal Evolution Discord, they have on the left side here, they have, I just scrolled past it. Am I in it right now? I'm blacking out. Yeah, there's an EE code thing right here. And they don't throw out all of them that I'm aware of, but they do throw out a ton of gift codes. You know what? I don't know if I did skin design gift. Let's try that one real quick. Skin design gift. I think I did now that I type it in. Yeah, already been redeemed. But to Dylar's point, bring it back up. The Discord does a really good job of staying on top of the gift codes. So you can just go through and try them. Oh, there's a dumplings? I haven't done dumplings yet. Let's see what dumplings is. That's a hilarious gift code, by the way. Nice. Another 5 cards, 2 advanced, 100. That was almost exactly the same as Lunar New Year. Another really good one. Garatora Mobile Gaming, happy B-Day, Aaron. Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming. Make sure you get the code to get the free stuff. And since I got these real quick, why don't we just go ahead and pull? See what we get. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy, big money. Trash. Trash. Food. Possible food. Trash. Come on, give me something cool. Round out the stream. That'd be nice. Not getting my hopes up. Nope, didn't get anything. Womp womp. Got food. That's fine. We still need food because, man, do I need to evolve Falvea. I have Falvea copies coming out my you-know-where, and I just can't do anything with them because I don't have enough Terran food. Yeah, right there. I got 3 copies of Falvea just sitting around. And Falvea is a really interesting character, in my opinion. I really want to see what Falvea can do, but just haven't had a chance to yet. You know what? I have 18k diamonds. That's too many. Let's do one more basic pull. Let's try to get something fun, something good. And then we'll call the stream. And she's really good. Dylar says Falvea is good, right? Like, I want to use her. I just don't have the resources. I want to get there. I keep trying to pull all the Terrans I can. Can't get there. Oh, is she? She's rare for a non-triple S. Yeah. But you say she's rare, but at the same time, she's kind of not. Like, she was part of one of the limited events. Oh, I did get another elephant. It's not exactly the big win I was hoping for, but... So she's not in basic, but you can wish list her for sure. Yeah, you can wish list her, and she's hot. She's so hot. Hot right now. And then in the exchange, you can buy her too. So you can get her through all of your advanced pulls. And I forget what limited event it was, but Falvea was one of the secondary on, I think, Skewer and Hattie. I think came with Skewer and Hattie because I got 3 or 4 Falveas from Skewer and Hattie event or something like that. So that was really, really awesome. I'm excited to use her down the road. Just don't have enough food. I don't have enough right now. Langell is a perfect birthday present. Yeah, thank God. Another terrible elephant. Langell is like one of the few, like Langell, Karma. I know they have all 4 abilities, So they're not like pure trash characters, but I cannot get behind using Langell. So yeah, nice little thanks for that. Thanks, Eternal Evolution. Thanks. She's like Kain, you just never really see them. I will agree with that. And to me, Kain is another really interesting character. I think Kain is super cool, and again, I want to use him. But yeah, you're right. It's just rare. It doesn't seem like you see a ton of Kains running around. Like I can't remember the last time I saw a Kain in PvP or anything. But he's so cool. Demon Horn. He's kind of like he reminds me of Cable from X-Men, or like a Cable and Deadpool hybrid. Got little shanks on his gun. He's got multiple. I don't know. I think he's, or like Rocket from Guardians of the Galaxy, maybe, with a big old gun. I don't know. He's got like a real AoE feel, but does good damage solo. Falvea, so cool. There's so many cool heroes in this game. That's why I'm telling you, I'm gonna keep beating this dead horse. If the game if you're having luck going with a certain character like Falvea or Kain, absolutely rock them. Rock them. Put your resources into them. See what kind of work they can do. Because these heroes are so cool. And a lot of them can get you a lot of progression in the game. Again, Dylar and I were talking about it. Very free-to-play, accessible game. Like, all of these heroes can do a bunch of stuff. Let's see. If you want food easy, here's a tip. Don't pull basics with crystals. Refresh the shop and keep buying the pull cards and soul frags. Refresh and repeat. That's less fun, though. I like the ability of... But you're probably right. He's talking about right here, you can use your crystals to pull randoms, and then you can reset up here. Spend 100 diamonds will get you a whole new group there. So, Tyler's probably right. That is probably the way to go. Make sure you're always buying your materials down here for your exclusives. I put that in my Wish I Would Know video too. For a long time, I was not paying attention, and I thought these were hammers, because they kind of look similar if you're not paying attention. So make sure you're buying those. Don't make my mistakes. That's the general theme here. Let's see. I like to pull food from Dismissal Shop because you can pull exactly... Yeah, my Dismissal is only at 7,700 because I pull these a lot. It's really nice. But it's hard to get, That's kind of the bonus from pulling the diamonds the way I just did, is you do get those Dismissal credits, so... Okay, never trust a guy wearing toe socks. Aw, get out of here. Dylar, did you just ruin Kain for me? Please, no. Don't ruin Kain for me. What did you just do? What is happening with his feet? I don't... No. Although... I don't know about toe socks, but it does look like he's got, like, stirrups on. Like he's, like women's pants back in the day, right? Like before yoga pants were like real popular, didn't they have like workout pants with like stirrups under his feet? I think those are just his feet. He's got weird feet. I don't know. Maybe they are toe socks. Maybe he's into CrossFit. I don't know. Now I'm not going to be able to look at him from the waist down. Dylar, you just kind of ruined Kain for me. Now I just don't know. Those boots? What are those? Look like boots with stirrups, but they keeping his weird feet out. I don't know. Tyler might have just ruined Kain. That breaks my heart a little bit. Alright, now I know I'm going to do Falvea before Kain, I guess. Alright, you know what? That's where we're going to call it for now. Almost 2 hours. I really loved all the participation and comments and everything. Thank you guys so much for coming out today. Really, really appreciate it. I had a ton of fun. It was a great birthday present to me. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I really need the subscriptions to keep going here. It's going to be the only thing that keeps the channel going. So mention it to your friends, your family, whoever, to your guilds if you're playing Eternal Evolution and you think I'm putting out good content that might interest them. Make sure you let your guilds know. And as always, comments, throw them out there. I'm always looking for new ideas for videos. The other thing I did want to throw out there is I do have Veteran Gaming Facebook up and running now. I don't have a ton of content on it yet, but make sure you friend me on Facebook. That way I'm going to put out some information, like if I have videos upcoming, if I have a new game coming out that people should check out. I'm going to try to really stay up on the Facebook. I am also active on Twitter as far as putting out information for videos and stuff. So Veteran Gaming on Facebook and Twitter. If you haven't already done so, go ahead and friend me. I appreciate it. All the support is amazing. Same place, same time for you on the 47th next year. Yeah, again, you guys are a little off on the birthday. I appreciate the effort. And yeah, we'll do this again next year. Who knows? Maybe I will be 47 by that point if you guys keep aging me with these comments. All right, I think that's all I got. Give me a big thumbs up if you can, guys. Really appreciate it. And as always, have fun. Good luck.